will join. See. So why my laptop is not getting charging? Charger issue or charging? Now it is charging. Good. Very. Okay. So what we discuss about an IT organization, service providers, and different IT services and different organizations, their services, right? Next, we discussed about a cycle like this, how the customer contact the service desk and how the different technical teams, uh, how the ticket will generated and how the different teams uh, are based on the what is the customer requirement. So it is assigned to the different teams in that different agents, and they will contact how they contact the customer, okay, and how they will resolve the ticket. So we see the cycle, okay, that's it. Okay, service provider provided services to the customer. If customer required any information or report an issue or change of services or some access of their related services, so they try to reach the service desk. Service desk take the information and ticket is created, assign the ticket to different based on the customer requirement. Ticket is assigned to the team or an agent. This technical team means technical people who are we are service desk analyst is a technical person. Okay, took the ticket and what is the ticket contains. Okay, what is the requirement of customer or issue of the customer related issues, and contact the customer for additional informations, and finally try to fulfill the customer requirement or resolve the customer issues. Once customer issue is resolved and confirmed by the customer, then we close the ticket. But finally, the point is the customer, what are the requirement he is required and issue he got it. It should be resolved and information should be given, changes should be made. And also we discussed about a different customers, right? Internal and external customer. Internal customers are an employees of same organization. Those who are needed support. For example, I'm a developer and I need a virtual machine in the centralized virtual machine is required. So I send a request to service desk. I need a virtual machine with some specifications. And it is virtual machine has to be created and configured as per the customer requirement. So the ticket is assigned to the virtualization related administrator. For example, VMware administrators. So they go through the VMware administration. Sorry, the VMware administrator is a service desk analyst, took the ticket and understand what is the requirement of the customer and fulfill the customer requirement. Create a virtual machine and provide an access. Okay, give the access information to this developer customer. So the customer is finally able to access, right? This is the internal customers. For the external customer is in the different organization. The external customers are mostly it is like a other organizations that are getting services from our organization. We are providing services from our organization. Based on that services, if they require any information or change of services or some request to for access or change of services related, they'll contact a service desk. So in the service desk, ticket is created and assigned to our technical team. So based on the customer requirement or customer issues, the related technical team will respond. Okay, they fulfill the requirement. So it is another organization. In the external customer, there is organization level customers are there, means other organizations. Another one is retail, means public, so general service people. Like I'm using Airtel Internet, I'm a Airtel customer. Okay, so like that, it is I'm a retail customer. Our servant is using some Tata Internet, so Tata WAN connectivities. So this we are Tata customers. Like it, so there is a difference. Okay, so we discuss about customers, internal and external customers also. Then we seen what is the service desk. Okay, single point of contact to meet the communication needs between both users and IT employees. Means users here represents customers or clients, either both internal or can be it is external customers. IT employees means the people who are working in different technologies, service desk employee, service desk analyst, or maybe in that one again, system administrator, network administrator, anybody can be there. Okay. And also we have seen different terminologies we use like a service desk. The point is to provide initial support to the customer, understand customer issues and requirements, provide information to the customer, escalating the issues. Okay, what we do as a service desk analyst, all these things, creating a ticket, raising the ticket, monitoring ticket, resolving the tickets, closing the tickets. Okay. And other terminologies also important for as a working in infrastructure, incident management, problem management, change management, service request management, access management, event management, alert management. Okay, also monitoring your infrastructure to make sure everything is working as per the configure. Okay, and other terminologies like SLA, OLA, use these are the other terminologies to be understood. And few more other things we will discuss. So I shared one of the video yesterday, guys. This is the video we shared. I shared it. Today I will share the another video. So second video also, please go through once, then you will get a clarity on the what is the service desk and what are the people who are, what is their qualifications. Okay, these people are having a knowledge on both SAP basis as well as AWS cloud. So they have a technical knowledge on both these things. Okay, so people who are given demo main person like a narration and Manvit. So both are having a technical. So what they do as a L1 support engineer or L2 support engineers, what they will do it. So you will understand and about other ticket, how the ticket is came and okay. Okay. So what is this ticket? So already we discussed so many things about a ticket. What is this ticket? Ticket is a kind of document. Yeah, not nine. Okay. All service desk events start with a ticket. So anything comes to the service desk is first this ticket has to be created. So what is the content in this ticket? What is the content in this ticket is about user information. Who is the customer? Customer name, customer organization. Okay. How the customer reaches our service desk. How the customer reaches our service desk. And what is the customer contact details. Okay. So customer can reach to the service desk in different ways. Or we can say the service desk will get information different ways. One is directly reaching. So directly go to the service desk. As I said, one example, right, internal customer, when I came to the 70s office, I am not known any contacts, support contact details, I don't. So there is a service desk team. So desktop support team is there. So I reached the desktop support team, directly asked, I want a internet connectivity, right? So what they have done, so they created a ticket, and this particular user required a internet connection. This is the name, and what is they say, he reached directly. Okay, is the contact details, and the ticket is assigned to the service, their self only. They assigned to themselves because there are desktop support engineers. So they took my laptop and configured internet farm. Okay, so direct approaches. Another one is telephone, support telephone. So for a customer, so they may not be in the same office, right? And also they don't know, a lot of teams are working technical. For their requirement, they don't. So we will provide one kind of a telephone number, or maybe voice or IP related phone numbers or mobile phone numbers. So we call them. So then what we are getting an issue. So we will explain, they will create a ticket and assign the ticket to the concerning team. So they will going to resolve the ticket. Another one is mail, support at the rate of Savantis.com, IT support at the rate of Savantis.com, like that. So we'll provide a mail support, or based on the project or based on the whole organization. We create an email account. So then, so there people will send a mail, so we can understand with the details. So this customer required some information, or maybe he got certain issues, or maybe he wants. So then we create a ticket and assign the ticket to appropriate team. Sometimes these communications handled by level 0 service desk people. Sometimes they will generally automatic systems will generate tickets. Okay. And next one is we will provide some kind of self-help portal kind of stuff. Why we can't able to reach? Sorry, when there is some mistake I have done. Not a mistake. I disabled some adapters in my laptop, my virtual adapters. That's why it's unable to. Okay. So see, now it is came. So this is OS ticket interface, guys, and I'm an admin of this OS ticket. So I can able to see all the tickets came to my system. Okay, here it is. These are the tickets I received to me. Okay, so these tickets I can assign to any of my agent. So I select this ticket and click assign. Assign to the agent means service desk analyst or service desk agent, or a team. Directly we can assign to the specific teams also. Okay, or I can take myself. Okay, I can claim to myself. Okay, and I can start working. Okay, this is the total tickets, how the tickets are lined up like this. Okay, and if you want to see a ticket, just also we can open the ticket. Just open a ticket. So this is actually alert ticket. So it is, I got this ticket from monitoring tools. Okay, I got this ticket from a monitoring tools. You see, he's the person like from here issue. It is there. Okay, what is the issue? Subject. What is the information about that issue? Okay, there is a certain system is down. That's why I am getting this kind of message from this particular user. An iOS admin, iOS is my monitoring tool. Okay, so, of course we done. I will show normal ticket also. Where is this? Yeah. This is a need a virtual machine with a Linux operating system. See this. Who is asking? User is Vinod Kumar, and email is Vinod, and web source. Through web AI, we received a ticket. The ticket process can be like email and phone, web, API, and other sources also asked. Okay. So is the user details. And these are the status, like still ticket is open, not completed. It's a open ticket. Priority is normal, and which department has to be generally it is assigned, that is support department. Okay, and SLA planning, when ticket is created, when it has to be resolved due time. Actually, due time is also completed. Okay, and what is the thing? So you need virtual machine with the Linux operating system. But further details are not given. What is the virtual machine CPU requirement, RAM requirement, and others not given. So, so we have to ask the user, what is the, please provide how much capacity, like what is, how many CPUs required, how much RAM capacity is required, or how much disk space is required. Okay, how many network adapters has to be there. Okay, how you want to access SSH or telnet. Okay, so you have to provide any packages has to be pre-installing with the Linux operating system. Okay, so then we have to put it. And if once you ask this information to the user, and user will should give the response to you. Okay, so what is this? The additional information has to be given by the user. Once you got the full information, and start to fulfill the requirement, create a virtual machine as per the customer requirement. Once machine is created, and we have to provide an access. This is the access to this virtual machine. Once customer are able to access the virtual machine, is confirm that no further requirements, then we close the ticket. Okay, like this, we put a close, post reply. That's it. Okay, I'm not doing anything right now. Just I want to show how the ticket is look like. Okay. Actually, as I said, the ticket is from self-help portals, okay, or a website applications. We provide this kind of link or maybe an application. So from there, the user can able to log in and um, put a post, kind of like a inform us what is his requirement and so you see one ticket, right? Vinod Kumar ticket. Now it is showing update. Okay. So how he is reached? Through web he is reached. We have means self-help portals we are providing, or a website wise, or maybe through application. So whenever he put things into that, so it information is we received it. Okay. I will show the portal, and this portals like this what we are using here for our demo purpose. Okay. It is I am using OS ticket software, ticketing software. Okay, I'm using OS ticket ticketing software. This application running in this Linux machine. Okay, in this Linux machine, that OS ticket application is running. Okay, so so when I try to open from my browser, so I log in as a administrator, so I can able to manage this ticketing softwares, including ticketing software as well as ticketing system. Okay, users, agents, everything I can able to manage. Okay, so in a Firefox browser, what I'm doing is, okay, so this is a portal, guys. I didn't change anything here, just simply I'm using the plain one. So for example, this is user want to inform an issue, or maybe you got some issue you want to inform, or some require some query is there. Click on open ticket. He will give the his information, phone number, full name, email ID, and what is the thing. These help topics also we can able to create as a admin. So I will create different help topics. It's a virtual machine related help topic, or maybe it is a networking related. Like that also we can do it. And this is the default one. So feedback, okay, general queries, report a problem, and access kind of issues. So it's just a general query. Okay, just I need some information, then I need this particular information change. I forget my password. Please what is my password, or I reset my password. So they click on the quick create ticket. The ticket is created. It shows on this admin screen. And what is the admin will do it? He will assign the ticket to that related department based on the customer information. Okay, based on the customer requirement. Okay, and this is just direct one. No login kind of stuff, right? Also, we can provide a login kind of stuff. So we can ask the user to log in, then okay. So this Vinod is actually writes two tickets. See, one is forget my password, another is need VM with a voice. Both are still open tickets, so not yet closed. But is one of the ticket is closed. See, need shared folder. Okay, some information is required. This is the ticket number like this. This is a closed ticket, and these are two are a still open ticket, not yet resolved ticket, not yet fulfilled and not yet resolved ticket. Okay, you want to create a new ticket, also you can able to create a new ticket. So I go to open tickets, automatically its details are came. You need some information like a problem. So I'm unable to get internet connectivity. Okay, or maybe I can't able to access my remote virtual machine. Okay, so or maybe authentication failure. So like that, what are the issue? You will put it here, and you can share the screenshots, error messages, that information also you can include here. Okay, like that, user using this web portals or maybe a website kind of stuff also can able to inform. But to do this one, compulsory, you need a backend system also. A backend software is also there. So here I use voice ticket. Like this, different service desk or help desk tools or softwares are there. ServiceNow, GLPI, Zoho, Zendesk, Freshworks, BMC Helix ITSM, voice ticket. These are all different service desk or help desk softwares. Also they called as ITSM softwares. ITSM softwares are tools. Okay. So to create a ticket or to provide a web portal services and to that is these softwares are very helpful. Okay. So agent side also like that. And this and also service desk will get an information from monitoring tools as a alert tickets. Okay. So you see in here, I received certain issues, right? Like this. This I got it from a monitoring tool. From my monitoring tool, I received this issue. So this direct issue, I received it as a alert ticket. This is a alert. Okay, through alert system. So from monitoring tools, also I'm receiving tickets. So tickets are generated. Okay, so any alerts or events are generated, like a warning or errors are occurs. Immediately monitoring tool will send a alert notification to our ticketing system. Immediately it is created a ticket. Okay, so these are the how to reach the service desk or how the service desk get the information directly through telephone or IP telephones like that, like calling, email communications, like you provide email account, so then people will send a mail wise. Okay, and web portals, self-help portals. Some organization provide simple web portals or mobile applications. From there, they can approach to the service desk. Okay, from monitoring tools also you received it. To manage these tickets, like creation of tickets, following the tickets, okay, resolution of tickets, chat related support, using different service desk softwares, we do it. Okay. So just I added in the middle, so just in a line kind of stuff to understand. Okay. So the link I shared, the demo link, Guys, in that time, people are using Freshworks. The tool is Freshworks. I'm showing voice ticket. Currently, majority of IT companies are using ServiceNow. Okay, majority companies, mainly big companies using ServiceNow, ITSM softwares or service desk softwares. And some companies use Freshworks, some companies use Zoho, some companies use Zendesk, some organization use PSM, PMC, Helix, ITSM tools. Okay, not only these, there are a lot of other tools also available. Depends upon that organization. Okay. Yeah, as I said, this service desk manager or administrator handle the ticket management. Like sometimes creation of ticket, sometimes issue the ticket to the service desk analyst or some technical person. Okay, so are closing the tickets, final closing of the tickets also, ticket monitoring the ticket status is done by service desk manager. Okay, and they're providing this self-help portals, self-help understand. Okay, self-help portals are a self-help access. Okay, that is also a part of level 1 support in the service desk level support, self-help and user retrieval information. Okay, so I will go to that levels separately. This is the different ways to reach the service desk. Okay, again, so what is this ticket? When anything comes to the service desk, guys, ticket has to be created. The ticket is a kind of historical document that details what is the service event, such as it can be incident like an issue related or a service request. Okay, ticket governs and control how service event has to be proceeded based on what is the information in the ticket. Okay, based on the organization, based on the client organization, based on the user, what is the priority, based on the when it has to be resolved. Okay, and what is the issue. So this entire things control how this ticket has to be worked. Okay, there are used to route events between different resources for resolutions. So yesterday I given one example, right? Internal ticket, HR request a ticket. Okay, so HR request for a new user. A new user is joined. Yeah, he need a laptop, right? So then you request a new laptop for the new user. Okay, and the user account creation, email ID creation, and access. So it's not fulfilled by one team, right? It is fulfilled by different teams. Desktop support people make a ready of one laptop for the user. Okay, if they take a one new laptop or a desktop, so they install what are the required operating system and application, hand out to the user. But to log in, so they need a centralized login account is required. So it is created by system administrator. And user need an email account. So company mail account is required, email account is required, which is created by email administrator, mail administrators. You log into mail server and create a mail account. Okay, so a front door access is required. So we'll provide that a front desk admin team is there. So they will provide this ticket. So it's not, sometimes it may be one team, sometimes multiple teams should be required. So that is the thing. So ticket is routing between different teams to resolve the ticket, fulfill the ticket requirement. Okay. So what is the ticket contains? Already I said, no, user notes, what is the or customer requirement, what is his notes, what is his information, technician note, you wrote on it. So what is this issue and how you follow up, what are the solution you have done, what is your additional information required, internal notes, technician notes are there. Okay, workflow information for how ticket has to be handled. Some organizations provide based on the issue or maybe based on the requirement. What is the step-by-step solutions for this particular type of so how to handle? Okay, resolutions. So ticket is resolved or closed ticket. that information, resolution information before your closing. So what is the resolution status? What are the work you have done? So that information also there. Critical process information. Okay. So as yesterday we discussed, right? So today I showed the ticket, but yesterday I told, so there's a few points. Okay. Yeah, I just for a understanding purpose, I did it. User information means customer information, right? What is the customer name? How he is contact to service desk? What organization is belongs to? Okay. How he is reached the service desk? That information. And is when issue is occurred, when this ticket is created, when it has to be resolved, what is the priority? What is the SLA? What is the SLA related? Okay, who is going to be handle this ticket? Okay, that is another part of ticket information. Next, what is user note? What is a user requirement? That their details. Our requirement, our details. What is the your resolution process? What you have done? First step, second step, third step, and finally, what is the resultant before you close the ticket? So, is it issue is resolved or not resolved? What you have resolution process you have done? What is the solution you have done? Okay, that entire information in the ticket. So this is once you close the ticket, who closed the ticket? That information also there. Okay, we'll see one demo, and here also I will show one demo. So then you will understand what tickets are documented. A single incident or service. One ticket, it may belongs to a incident like an issue, or maybe it is some request only. Sometimes this sometimes the tickets we can also group together and control and document several incidents, several issues as a problem, several incident as a single problem. We'll see this line in the problem management. Okay, so we'll see that. Ticket is the backbone of your service desk. Every single event, every single service item that hits a service desk. What are the things come to the service desk is ticket is created. Okay, so this is all about your ticket, guys. Now we'll see types of ticket and priorities. The types of tickets are incident tickets, service request ticket, alert tickets. These are the main three types of service ticket types of tickets. Okay, in certain organization may use multiple types of tickets also. Maybe problem ticket or maybe some access ticket like that also they can create depends upon the organization. But majorly, most commonly, three types of ticket: incident ticket, service request tickets, and alert tickets. These are the main three types of tickets. Then what is this incident ticket? Incident. Actually, what is incident? A unplanned interruption to the IT services or reduction of a service quality. Okay. For a single user or a single device or multiple users or multiple devices also. What is the incident ticket? What is the incident? It's a unplanned interruption. Something goes down, right? Server is down, service is down, network is down, disk is down, laptop is not working, network is not working, Wi-Fi is down. Okay, user unable to access. Okay, service is down. Okay, disk is down, storage is down. So data cannot be able to access. Application not working, unable to send and receive mails. These are all incident. Something is down, broken, not working, not working. So these are incidents. Incident ticket means which contains these issues. Issues. Okay. Next ticket is service request ticket or service ticket. Some people use service ticket. Some people use service request ticket. Some people use request fulfillment. Generally, service ticket or service request ticket. These are all belongs to both are belongs to request fulfillment team. Request fulfillment team. Okay. So what is a service request? For example, I need a virtual machine. I want a shared folder access. I want a printer access. Okay. I want a S3 bucket in an AWS to store my data as data storage access. I want a database access, database server access, or database access. I want a web server access. Okay. I want storage access. I want 1 TB of storage from SAN storages. Okay. So like that. So it's a request. I want some access or change of services. Okay. Change of services. Right now I'm getting 10 Gbps, sorry, 10 GB storage space. I want 20 GB so then I can store more data in it. Okay. I'm getting 10 Mbps internet speed. I want 20 Mbps internet speed. Okay. I want a Wi-Fi access. I want internet connectivity to my laptop. Okay, these are all service requests. Okay. I want an application to be installed and configured. I want Outlook installation and configuration. Service request ticket. It's not a broken one. Something I need it. Maybe an access or service, change of service, or maybe some simple information are required. Okay. So like this. It's not down. It's not working. It is not a not working. Not working means incident. Okay. Working, but I need something like a new thing or maybe changing. I want something new or maybe I want to change the existing one. Okay. I want some additional things. That is, I want something that is called a service request ticket or a service ticket. And finally, electric tickets. What is this electric ticket? So I already showed what is this electric ticket, right? From monitoring tools, you receive electric tickets. So monitoring tools, so monitor your infrastructure. It monitors your servers, storage devices, networking, your applications, your firewalls. Okay, so everything it will monitor. Okay, what is going on it? Okay, something is down. Suddenly a server is down, a network is down, or maybe a switch is down. Okay, maybe an application is not working. As application related service is down. This monitoring tool immediately understand where is the not responding place, which device, which application, which network, which interface not responding. Immediately it will send a notification to our service desk tool. Okay, then it is electric ticket is created. So electric tickets are from monitoring tools. Okay, so these are the main three types of tickets. Guys, understand types of tickets because it's a very important one. What is a ticket and types of tickets? Incident ticket, service request ticket, alert ticket. Okay, no response. Yeah. So next one is, guys, you received a ticket. For example, you started working morning 9:30 and you received a ticket. One is came at 9:30. So another ticket is you received at 9:40. So another ticket you received at 9:45. Another ticket you received at 9:50. Another ticket you received at 10 o'clock. Within half an hour, you received 5 tickets. Okay. So 5 to 10 minutes difference, or maybe it's almost all same time, 1 or 2 minutes difference, whatever it is, just for example. Which ticket we are required to be start? As I said, timeline. Generally, what we think, first come, first serve, right? You received a first ticket. So at 9:30, we start with that one ticket. And first ticket, we started. Second ticket, next we got it. So second, first one complete, second complete, third complete, fourth one. So first come, first serve basis, we'll go for it. Okay, right? That is the most common thing. But thing is, you received a ticket with a different kind of issues, different kind of requirements or issues. For example, This first ticket, the third ticket is telling that, so a complete floor internet is down. In a complete floor, internet is disconnected. The first ticket telling a one system, there is a system not working. A simple desktop is not working. Okay. So the second is second ticket is showing that is um, user required a printer access. User required printer access. Fourth ticket is telling that is a printer is not working. Okay, user printer is not working. Fifth ticket is required is forget his password. Okay, so you received a 5 tickets, but with a different kind of issues. Okay, which ticket we are going to wait? So based on the impact on the users, based on the impact on the users, okay, means number of users, okay, or impact on the business. Impact on the business. We have to do impact analysis. Based on the impact on the users, impact on the business, we have to prioritize the tickets. You have to prioritize the ticket. For example, this is high priority ticket, P1 ticket. The highest priority name is P1 ticket. And this is a P3 ticket. This is something like a P3 ticket. This is P2 ticket. This is a kind of P4 ticket. Okay. So which one we have to resolve first? Always is a higher priority tickets we should complete very fast. Because of that given time is also very less. It is impact on the users or impact on the business is very high. So because it will damage your business service qualities, it compromise your service qualities, it is damage your business also. It's effect on your business. So compulsory should give resolve the high priority ticket first. Then we'll go with this ticket. Then maybe you'll go to this ticket. Then we'll go to this. So based on the priority. You see, these are both are having same priority. Here we can go with the first come first serve basis. Here it is not first come first serve basis. It's based on the priorities. These priorities generally four type of priorities. Okay, for P4 is a low priority, P3 medium, P2 high, and P1 is very high or urgent or critical priorities. In certain organizations use different pattern. They have only three priorities. P1 is high, P2 is normal or medium, P3 is lower priority. Some organizations use 5 priority levels, 5. So always guys, but same thing like a P1 is always high and P2 next, then P3 and P4. So the priority will be lesser when you go with the going down side. Okay, P1 is very high. Always it is P1 is most important one, a very high impact. Okay, that is the high priority ticket. Okay, high priority ticket. Okay, so this is the priority level. And in this impact and priorities, also we should understand with some examples. I given one example, right? One floor is completely network is down, so they can't able to access internet. It's a very big item, so a lot of users are affected. Okay, it is high priority one. Very. And as I said, a single user not getting internet. Okay, and another scenario. So in some place, everyone is getting internet, but one person is not getting internet. Something is network issue is got it. Our system is not working. Which is a more priority, comparatively priority, more impact wise. More number of affected is more priority. Less members are affected, less priority. That is one scenario, right? One impact. But we'll see in a different way also. For example, it's just a classroom. It is a classroom. Okay. So entire floor, that is a class. Internet not working in the classroom. Just now it is down. Okay, classes will be continue. Maybe will take some time, or maybe someday, maybe today is not a day class. It is, we'll see tomorrow. So that is will see, right? But this person, one single person, is a project manager. Is going to be deliver the project, or maybe he has a client meeting now. His laptop not working, which is high priority now. Obviously, priority changes. Depends upon the scenario value, depends upon impact. That's what it is. We call it as impact on the users, impact on the business. One day class is stopped, very less impact on the business. But the delivery manager or the client meetings, very important for the business purpose, right? So if you take a business wise, this is high impact, right? Single user part. So like that, based on the different scenarios, we can choose what is the priorities also. And these priorities, we don't choose generally. As a service desk analyst, we didn't change any priority or we don't choose a priority, but we got a chance of changing priority also. Okay. But who will decide this priority? One is the service desk tool. Depends upon the subject or depends upon help topic selected by the user, the priority is automatically created. Second one is sometimes depends upon the tools. Sometimes the user also can define his priority. User can also define his priority as a urgent priorities. But everybody said their requirement or their issues are urgent only. Okay. But who will going to decide which priority, actual priority depends upon the situation. Ticket administrator, service desk managers, okay? They will check it, what is the client requirements or client issues. So they can understand what is the impact and compare with other impacts on the businesses. They can change the priority. Ultimately, we not required to be change the priority because it is already modified priority or maybe pre-decided priority base. We don't need to change, but still you have other tickets and also someone it is saying that it is not really a very important, not very urgent requirement is not there. So for that one, you can change the priority, but anytime you change, either as a service analyst, you are changing the priority, or maybe a service desk manager is changing the priority, or maybe a team leader is changing priorities, or user putting a priorities. So you have to give a proper information before you changing any priorities. Why you are changing priorities? You have to give that information. Guys, here in this work, okay, point is information, documentation is very, very important. It helps you to, it is help you, it help you to show that what work you have done. It help you to show that it is what happened exactly. The documentation and information is compulsory. Okay. So you can't remove it because it's a process. It's not a personal kind of stuff. It is a process kind of stuff. Okay. So this is about your priorities. Guys, understand what is the ticket priorities? The types of tickets and priority and impact of the ticket. Okay. I'm posting another second video also. So when you got a time today, okay, anytime, but after session, after your in your soft skill session, so night also you can view it. So then also I'm telling guys, say write down the information related to it. This part I will explain what is the difference between resolve and close. Okay, so last time one batch last batch people asked me this question. Okay. So what is the difference between resolve and close? So for that one, I have written here. But when I'm showing this ticket demo, so then we will see that. Again, what is SLA? Service level agreement. It is an agreement between the customer and service provider. Okay. So what is this in SLA? What is the service? Terms and conditions of service means what is the limitation of services, use of services is defined. Plus support information also defined in the SLA. What is the service availability? 100% available service, 99% service availability. So define what is the service status, availabilities, and support. Mainly support is also mentioned in SLA. If customer got any issues, we'll provide a support to resolve the issues. Customer required any information or some requirements, we'll fulfill that requirements. That is also mentioned in the SLA. In the SLA, also it's like this, depends upon what is the, depends upon organization. They also define this resolution and response and resolution times based on the priority of the ticket. Response and resolution time is also defined there. It's all depends upon organization, guys. That's why written to response and resolution times here. Depends upon the organizations. Okay. Depends upon service provider and depends upon the customer also. Okay. You journey in the one day Bharat and also you are journey in the some passenger train. What's the ticket difference? Definitely high, right? Because it's a AC and fast train. Another express trains, maybe if you are go to AC also, you don't have that cost, right? Because it is normal timing. Lot of stops are there. One day Bharat is limited stops. You go to Duronto Express, very less stop, either one or a no stops, non-stop or a one stop. That's it. Okay. So some Duronto trains have one or two stops. Some are no stops at all. Okay. So that is also cost of ticket is very high. Okay. So it is all depends upon the organization, right? So why I'm telling this ticketing system? Why a train kind of stuff depends upon the urgency of the service, depends upon the cost of services. Cost also there. For example, you see in a second list, the P1 is 30 minutes duration. But in a first one, P1 is 1 hour. Okay, P2 is 4 hours. Here it is P2 is 1 hour. Let's see how much fast you want a resolution is required. You have to pay more. Okay, that is the thing. So a normal, an experienced person want to do a project. It take a 1 month time. But another organization said we will complete in 1 week. But you have to pay double the amount or a more amount than the 1 month time. You want faster, you have to pay more. You want a leisure, pay less. Okay. So some companies need a immediate resolution. Some companies leisurely will take. So I want to give an example also. Think like this. You go to the book my show. Book my show. So I change my example to book my shows. Okay. So earlier it is make my trip. Okay. Now I'm going to book my show because book my show we are all get connected. So now it is a holiday time. Okay. Tickets are very rush. It's very difficult to go to theater and take a ticket. Earlier days we stand in the lines. We went to the early morning and sitting in the queue lines to get a ticket. Now it is simple online, right? So book my show. So I want to go to movie on a Saturday or maybe a Friday. A new release is there. So I open my book my show. It's not working. Okay, book my show server is down. I'm a maintaining book my show. comes to scientists maintaining things like this. Scientists maintaining Book My Show website. Okay, and that server is down. Service is down. Book My Show web or application is not opening. What is the last for the Book My Show company? What is the last for movie theaters? Very high, right? Today some pre-release is there, release is there. It's very difficult. Okay, so if 1 hour delay also very impact on the business, their business. So the website is down, can't able to access. That's it. For 1 hour, very high impact. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So time we keep going on, more impact on their business, loss of their business, right? It has also happened sometime. It has happened so many times. Okay, so what they will want urgent resolutions, faster resolution, make sure have a high availability of services. Even sometimes it is down immediately, resolution is required. It is happened to our scientists also. It's not for Book My Show. Book My Show is Indian, but in the US, same Book My Show kind of website from scientist companies maintained in US base. Okay, so it's a contract between this movie theaters and their facilities. Also, we can also book the facilities. Okay, like popcorns or anything like seat wise, we can able to book it. Okay, so it's in US there are maintained. Suddenly, overnight the servers are down. Server some issues occurred. Immediately they call all the technicians, all the server administrator, network administrators, everybody. So rushed into that data center, and immediately within overnight they resolve that issues. Okay, that is high responsible one because a huge loss on the business. Second example, second example. My favorite site is w3schools.com since so many years, or you can go to tpoint.com. Here we can learn lot of things. Some are paid learning is there, some are free learning is also there. We can learn freely, some are we can with a payment we can also learn. Okay, free learning is there, paid learning is there, certifications, interfaces also there. For example, what is the profit per hour money generation of the w3schools.com compared to Book My Show is very less, right? Per hour or per day, how much money is generating? How many clients? How much urgent of services? For example, w3schools.com not working for next 4 hours. What is impact on the users? How many people are impacted? Even number of people are impacted, but they can say, okay, now it is not working. Maybe after 1 hour we will try it because it's not very urgent. It's not impact on their business also, right? Okay. So customer business also not lost. It's simply it's not working. Okay. Maybe today or tomorrow, or we will see that. So it depends. Just for example, understanding, guys. Okay. Its impact is different. Now the companies I'm providing services to Book My Show as well as w3schools.com. Two servers I'm maintaining. For a Book My Show company, I give one kind of SLA. For a w3schools.com, I will tell different SLA time level. Response and resolution time is different. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's already I told, right? So faster resolution we need more payment. Lesser time means less payment. But important is whatever it is, guys, you should resolve the issue by given resolution time. Okay, so here it is based on the priorities. So there is a resolution time, response time. What is response time? Whenever you receive a ticket, immediately you have to give response. Immediately you have to give response. Response time is very less. Okay, it's 1 minute to 5 minutes. Usually response time. You have to give some response. You have to provide a response immediately. But irrespective of what ticket level it is, generally we provide immediate responses. After giving response, means we give response first. Next. So you start resolution the tickets, right? Based on the priority, the ticket resolution times are different. Higher the priority, lesser the time. Lower the priority, more time you will get it. Okay, more time you will get it. That's why I told you now the P1, P2, P3, P4. Like third ticket is P1. So third ticket got very less time compared to first ticket. Third ticket is less time and first ticket got more time. So you can start with the third ticket less time. So you immediately have to resolve this issue. Okay. So P1 tickets. Okay. So the point is, guys, here it is what I'm saying. You have to resolve the issue or fulfill the requirements by the given resolution time. Okay. Based on its priority, impact. So its priority is defined and due time is defined. Okay. When ticket is occur, based on the when ticket is occur, the due time is there. So before due time completed, you have to fulfill the user requirements or resolve the user issue. This is the response and resolution time. Okay. So one point I say will tell and then we'll go to the next discussion. Okay. So one bomb I will tell. Okay. If in case, if you do not resolve the issue by the given resolution time, that is called SLA violation. What is SLA violation? You must resolve the issue by given time. If you are not resolve the issue or fulfill the requirement by the resolution time, it is SLA violation. But how to avoid this SLA violation and how to ticket resolutions, the task completions, all information we'll discuss with the help of this SOP, KEDB, and troubleshooting models. We'll discuss. Then we'll come back to this SLA resolution and what is ticket holding, which we can able to avoid SLA violations. That scenarios, ticket transfers, and escalations. We'll discuss. Then we're going to discuss other few more points today. Okay. Take a small break, guys. Take a 10 minutes of break. Okay. Come back at 12:25. Okay.